Pixar, you've done it again. Yes, Cars 2, the sequel to 2006's Cars, the least popular but most marketable movie from Pixar. So in Cars 2, Mater is mistaken as an American spy and helps British agents Finn McMissile and Holly Shiftwell stop a group of evil cars from sabotaging the first ever World Grand Prix. So yeah, Cars was focused on Lightning McQueen and the sequel focuses on Mater. Now I'm a fan of the first film. Granted, it's not my all-time favorite Pixar film, but it's still very enjoyable. But a Cars sequel was last on my list of necessary Pixar sequels. However, Cars 2 is actually really enjoyable and a lot better than the original. Now the voice casting is great. Owen Wilson, Larry the Cable Guy, and Emily Mortimer all do great jobs, but the best, of course, was Michael Caine. And there are even a couple of cameo voices that added a nice touch. And once again, Pixar stuns me with the detail they put into the characters, locations, effects, etc. All simply breathtaking, and some things actually looked real. And I love the creative gadgets and stuff for McMissile, Shiftwell, and the villains. Very interesting design choices for some of the gadgets and such. And the action is well done also. It's very visible, I knew what was going on, I wasn't lost, I could see everything clearly, the way action should be. And the racing was a lot better this time around also. Much more intense. Now the thing I didn't like about the original was it was too kiddish. Pixar movies have a nice blend of adult humor and child-friendly humor, and Cars just seem to be more for kids than adults. This time, while still kid-friendly, it's also very violent. Basically, if you take the cheap jokes from the original movie and blend it with a James Bond movie that features Timothy Dalton, you have Cars 2. But it's still not without its faults. Like I said, it's still kid-friendly, so there are some really cheap jokes and puns, and the movie's fairly predictable, and it has the typical emotional moments that most kids' movies have. It was a good message, but not a genuine emotional moment that Toy Story 3 had. And I think that's what's going to make or break Cars 2 for you. If you're expecting something as deep as Toy Story, you'll be disappointed. But if you go in hoping for a good time with lots of excitement and action, then you'll be extremely pleased. I give Cars 2 an 8 out of 10. Definitely a fun summer movie. So that was my review of Cars 2. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. This is Beardmaster180 reminding you that this has been my own personal opinion. You are in control of yours. Thanks for watching.